So I thought I'd do something a little different and talk about some of my favourite Netflix shows or films rather. Um, so yeah, we're in lockdown. So, you know, Netflix have got some great things on at the moment. So I thought I'd review a few of my favourite ones. And I'm going to start off with Bridgerton. Bridgerton. So if you like the sound of this video and you haven't subscribed yet, and after you've watched it, you enjoy it, please subscribe, like, share, comment, and yeah, get on board. So back to Bridgerton. Okay, so if I'm looking down, I've got a few notes because you know me and my memory. Right, so Bridgerton, about the Bridgertons. So they're this family of 8 siblings, 4 sons, 4 daughters, and it follows the love lives of the Bridgerton children. Now, obviously not all of them, because some of the children are young. Well, they don't follow the love lives of the children, they follow the love lives of, you know, the ones that are old enough to have a love life. Yeah, and it follows more so the eldest daughter. Her name's Daphne, and it's set in high society's London in 1813. And it's very lavish. There's a lot of splendidness in it. I like that word. If it's not a word, then I've just made it a word. So yeah, it's very lavish, very splendid rather. The fashion is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And, you know, they are all very posh. So even though I'm English, I found myself talking like that. Would one want to join me for dinner? Would my lady like me to run her a bath? You know, it was very much like that, don't you know? And I absolutely, thoroughly loved watching it. When I was browsing through Netflix, I was like, yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad I clicked on it because I've heard a lot of people talking about it and they have given it good reviews. So I'm glad I took the time to watch it. So yeah, so the Bridgertons, they're a wealthy family. Like I said, the father has passed away, and you get to see a little bit into the lives of those who are old enough to look for love. And it does centre around the oldest daughter, like I said, Daphne. And it's in, you know, those times where the young girls are debuted and, you know, to find a husband. And then basically, you know, they find a husband, they get married, they have kids, and that's them done. So yeah. And also there's another family called the Ferringtons. And this family, the mother, she has 3 daughters that she's trying to get married off. And then something happens, and I'm not sure if it's their cousin, but there's another young lady that comes into the family. And so the mother has now got to find 4 husbands. So yeah, it's a bit like that. Trying to find husbands for these women. That's all they can do really. You know what I mean? It's in those times where women aren't really allowed to explore anything else other than getting married and having babies. You know, they can't go to university. They can't become authors in their own right. And there is a character called Lady Whistledown. And you'll be hearing loads about Lady Whistledown. And she is a writer. but obviously she can't come forward because she'd get in trouble. And she's pretty much like a gossip columnist. Excuse me. Yeah, she's pretty much like a gossip columnist. And she sees everything. And she writes it all down. And then, you know, they're passed out. It's like just a little leaflet type thing, and it's passed out, and everyone can't wait to get their hands on it and read all the latest gossip. And no one knows who she is. So everyone's trying to find out about her, even the Queen. So, yeah. So that there's that part. And the Queen, well, the Queen is black, don't you know? And honestly, the Queen just cracked me up because her facial expressions just said it all. Yeah, it just cracked me up. She was incredible, the Queen. I loved her. And her wigs were like on point. There's an Afro wig that she has on that should just get its own show. I was like, wow, I want that. So the Queen is amazing. Yeah, and all these young ladies who are due to be debuted, they go in front of the Queen and she gives them the once over. And if she thinks one is stand out, then they are, you know, made a fuss of, and all the gentlemen callers come calling then. And then hopefully they'll find a match, you know, and get married and have some babies. You don't see much of the King. He is white. You don't see much of the King. I think you see him once, but he's not well. And you do hear him a bit. I think probably in these days we'd say he's got Alzheimer's, but they don't really say much about him or his illness. But yeah, and it's lavish, it's fantastic, and basically it's a love story. So, like I said, Daphne, she's the eldest one, and she meets the Duke of Hastings. OMG, the Duke of Hastings. Let me say his name again. The Duke of Hastings. Wait till he comes on the screen. Worth waiting for. Oh my gosh. Lucky Daphne. That's all I can say. Lucky bloody Daphne. He is absolutely gorgeous. And there is a connection, you know, between them. And they you know, they dilly and dally, and they eventually come to a point where they hatch a plan together, where they, you know, they pretend that they're in love and they're going to get engaged. But in reality, the Duke of Hastings doesn't want to get engaged or have kids. And later on, you'll find out why. But he goes along with it, you know, just so that she can concentrate on finding her beau or husband-to-be. And so that's what they do, you know. What else is there? There are some very well-to-do black people in the show, you know, in those times. And of course, the Duke of Hastings is one of them. Yeah, you don't see much of the poor side of London, but then it is all about high society. You do get a little eensy weensy clip. Well, not clip, but you see a little bit of it. What else can I say? Yeah, I've said about Lady Whistledown, about the Duke of Hastings, the Featheringtons. It is funny in parts, you know. It's not a comedy, but yeah, I think it's well written, and I hope they do a series too. It's 8 episodes, so you know, it's not too many. What else can we talk about? Oh, and the woman who plays Daphne. For those in England, we have this wonderful series called Coronation Street, which is 60 years old. It's the longest running TV show, so yay, Corrie. And in Corrie, there's a character called Sally Webster. Well, she's not Webster now, because she's no longer married to that guy. I can't remember what her married name is. But anyway, Sally. And it's her daughter who plays Daphne. So, bit of trivia for you there. But yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed this, Bridgerton. I thought it was fantastic. I really did. I really didn't think I'd like it, but it was a great watch. And like I said, I hope they do a series 2. Let me just check to see if there's anything I've missed, because I would hate for there to be. Yes. Have I talked about the Duke of Hastings? Yes. Yes. I don't know if it's on American Netflix, but obviously it's on the English Netflix. So yeah, do check it out. And that is the Bridgerton. Well, not the Bridgertons, it's called Bridgerton. As you can see, Bridgerton. Gosh, how come my hand's so... Well, anyway, it's over there. Yes, so I will be doing a couple more of these. I've got my eye on something. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll know when I make the video, so come on back. I've enjoyed this. Yeah, I'd like to do a couple more. So Bridgerton was the first one. So like I say, if you've liked this video, then please subscribe, like, share, comment, you know, would be really nice, helpful, appreciated. And continue to stay safe. And hey, let's keep smashing this life. And I'll see you for the next Netflix review. Take care.